Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm LUTFIYAH. So today we are gonna talk about something really interesting, Vietnamese culture. I've never been to Vietnam yet, but I've been super curious about it, and I've been searching through YouTube vlogs, TikToks, blogs, and a website. And wow, the culture is beautiful and but also full of surprise, especially for people coming from outside. There is some stereotype and culture shock. So in this video, I will share what I've learned about Vietnam, the culture, some common stereotype and culture shock that people have experienced, and how to deal with them if you ever go there. So let's get started. Now let's start with a quick introduction to Vietnam. Vietnam is a long and narrow country located on the eastern coast of Indochina Peninsula. It borders China to the north, Laos and Cambodia to the west, and the East Sea, also known as South China Sea, to the east and south. The country has a population of approximately 100 million people. Its capital is Hanoi, while Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon, serves as the economic center. Now let's talk about the culture. Trust me, Vietnam has unique and colorful tradition that make it stand out. First, traditional food. Of course, you have probably not heard of pho. That is delicious um, rice noodle rice noodle soup with clear broth and beef slice. There is also banh mi. It's a crispy bucket sandwich baked with grilled meats and pickle veggies, herb, and sauce. And then goi chun, it's a fresh spring roll filled with shrimp or meat and fresh vegetables. And then traditional clothes, áo dai. It's a long tunic worn over loose pant. It looks like elegant, and it's a strong symbol of Vietnamese identity. You will see it worn during formal event and celebration. And then communal eating culture. Eating is not just about the food, but about the family and togetherness. Meals are often shared everyone at the table, and it's normal to eat. It's normal to eat in at the same dishes. And then the sea of motorbike. Vietnam has one of the highest is one of the highest number of motorbike. Cars are so expensive because of tax. The motorbike is king. You will see them everywhere on the street and on sidewalk. And then traditional art. One of most unique art is puppetry. It's literally on water, and then um, celebration and festival. Tet Nguyen Dan, or Vietnamese Lunar New Year. It's and Tet Trung Tu. It's the Mid-Autumn Festival, celebrate with lantern, lion dance, and mooncake. And the last is tea and coffee culture. You will often see people chilling on little plastic stool with a cup of tea or coffee. Now let's talk about some common stereotype people have about Vietnamese people. First, Vietnamese people are known to be hardworking and resilient, and then they speak in a loud or yelling tone because Vietnam is a tonal language with high and fast intonation, so it can sound like people are arguing or angry when in fact it's just a normal speech. And third, Vietnamese people are short and skinny. There is a general stereotype based on average, and it doesn't apply to everyone. And the last stereotype is all Vietnamese people have fair skin. This stereotype is inaccurate. While lighter skin might be considered a beauty standard in some part of Vietnam, skin tone white vary widely across region and individuals. Now let's talk about culture shock. These are things that might surprise you if you visit Vietnam, especially if you're coming from Indonesia. First, extreme food, such as trunk feet ulon or balut is a fertilized duck egg with a baby duck inside. And tit chan is basically fresh animal blood turned into pudding. Toilet without water. In Indonesia, we use water jets or bidet, but in Vietnam, they use tissue, and motorbike madness. In Vietnam, crossing the street can be quite challenging due to the heavy motorbike traffic. Super affordable. How cheap everything is, especially food and transportation. Harsh sounding language because Vietnam is a uh, tonal language, but it's normal. It's normal because it's normal they speak. And then limited halal option. Halal food options are relatively limited in Vietnam, so Muslim travel um, difficult to find a halal restaurant. Muslim travel should um, should be careful to eat something. They should look at the ingredients and halal certified establishment. And then limited English proficiency. English proficiency is generally low outside of major tourist areas. And so the tourist should use Google Translate and be patient. And how to deal with the culture shock. Keep an open mind to different culture, and then connect with local. You can speak with them, use a simple English or gesture, and then you can use technology such as Google Translate or Maps to find halal restaurant or public toilet or direction. And be patient and adaptable from different cultural difference, and carry a small water bottle for hygiene purpose. All right, that is for today video. I hope this little culture tour of Vietnam gave you some insight, or at least made you curious to visit one day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.